Good morning you guys, it's Karen and I'm here to review this, the Hylamide Low Molecular Hyaluronic Acid. This is my second bottle of this because I used this a couple of years ago, I think, when it first appeared in Boots, and I didn't really know anything about Deciem. There wasn't the buzz around the ordinary skincare, and I tried it and thought it was okay. I used it up. I didn't have particularly dry skin at the time, so I couldn't really judge from that point of view. I was just experimenting with skincare, I think, and where it might have been dry was where if I had bad skin. I can't remember if I had bad skin at the time, but I had really bad acne a few years ago, and once it was healing it would get quite dry, so I probably bought it for that. But of course now I've tried some things from Nyard, which are under the Deciem umbrella, the Ordinary Skincare under Deciem, and Hylamide are also under the Deciem umbrella. So I was interested to try them again, and you guys have been requesting that I review them. So I don't think there'll be long reviews. I don't think any of the Hylamide ones will be massively long reviews. I'm not sure why. Why do I think that? I think just because I feel like they are more, I don't want to say basic, but they're not complex anti-aging products. They're your more, yeah, I suppose basic, not basic in their ingredients, but basic in their cleansers, their moisturizers. They're not really complex anti-aging products. So stop rambling, Karen. This one is the Booster Low Molecular, I can't say that word, hyaluronic acid. So as always, I've got the information up on the screen, what they say about the product, their claims and how to use it, etc., which I will read, tell you the price, and then I'll tell you what I think. So it's £18 on the Deciem website. It's normally £18 on the Boots website, but I got this one for £12 because of the sale. It talks about the technology. It's really interesting technology, actually. It says it's got very low molecular HA, which means that it offers rehydration with better topical absorption than ordinary hyaluronic acid. So that's great that it's better absorbed. Hyaluronic acid ferment, purified non-animal source hyaluronic acid for oil-free surface hydration. Oil-free surface hydration, yeah. It's the good thing about this product is it's not just giving you hydration on one layer. It's working in several different ways and in several different layers of your skin, and it's got products that help it to work. It says hydrolyzed HA. It's a low molecular form of hyaluronic acid to support lower to middle skin rehydration. So you've got lower, middle and surface hydration. There's a precursor. A novel technology acts as a precursor to hyaluronic acid and encourages a plump look. And then finally it says tamarind derived hyaluronic acid technology improves the look of skin elasticity. So really great product there that is going to work, you know, and I think it reminds me of, it used to be that there was a saying, you are what you eat. And then I can't remember the name of the lady, but she used to say, it's not about you are what you eat. It's about you are what you eat, digest and absorb. And I feel like it's like that with skincare. Sometimes people think if you just buy an expensive skincare that it will do good on your skin, but I don't think it's that. I don't think that's the case. I think that if you buy something with good ingredients that doesn't necessarily smell sweet and doesn't always feel amazing, but has good ingredients that all work together, and then you put it on skin, you know, in the correct way, then it's going to work. So there isn't really a saying for that, is there? I don't know why I thought that that was similar to the thing about food, but hopefully you know what I mean. The directions are basically that it can be used as an adjunct to skincare. So basically, in addition to whatever else you're using, this can give you a hydration boost. So if you've got dry or dehydrated skin, hyaluronic acid is a great product to add in. I have used the Indeed Labs. Those are the ones I had used in the past. The Indeed Labs Hyaluronic Serum in the tube, and there's also hyaluronic jelly. I have the jelly right here. This is the Hydroluron Moisture Jelly. This I would say is my favourite night cream. I use this as kind of the last step, and the serum was to be used underneath that. So you could use this with this underneath it. And I don't necessarily know that the Indeed Labs has all of those technologies. Interestingly, looking at the ingredients of this, which are great, I have no issues with the ingredients, but it also has castor oil in it, so it's not just hyaluronic acid. So that is obviously something that increases the efficiency of this, whether that's absorption or whether it contributes to the hydration, but that's an ingredient that I think is lovely to have in it. So I'll show you what it's like. It isn't any different, in my opinion, to many other hyaluronic acids that I've used. Like I said, it's not that different to the serum that I got from Indeed Labs. The jelly that I showed you, that is a lot thicker because it is meant more as a moisturiser on its own, whereas this one is not something you use on its own. No scent, of course. It's absorbed nicely, and you could see it was just a kind of thin, but not too liquidy. It just sort of, you know, you can see there is some almost stickiness to it. You know, it's not completely a liquid. It's not one you would put on your face and it would completely run down and you'd have to quickly catch it. You know, what is it I've noticed? Oh no, it's a fake tan. It's the fake tan I was using last night. That's the thing. I wish it was a bit thicker because it's got a dropper in it and you drop it on your face, but then it like runs into your eyes or runs into your mouth or whatever, you know. Off topic there. This is not one you would use on its own. If you're going to use a hyaluronic acid, then you use it underneath your usual moisturiser. Be that in the daytime, you can use this in the morning, you can use it in the evening. I would say this would be immediately after cleansing. I can't think of anything else you would want to put underneath this, other than perhaps if you were using some kind of acid, you would maybe use that and then this. So what do I think of it? I think that it is very nice, but it's nowhere near as nice as the Niod hyaluronic acid. I should say the Niod hyaluronic acid complex. That one is just in a class of its own. That one, the difference isn't so much in the results. So if you are somebody that skincare is functional for, that you don't care what it smells like, you don't care what it feels like, you just want it to give you results and your skin is really dry, then this would be a great option. But what I love about the Niod one is that to me it smells lovely and it feels more silky. It's definitely got a more silky feeling, but I do feel that this gives hydration, definitely. Like I said, I think the time I was using it, although I had oily skin, I had dry patches from where I think I was probably using alcohol on my skin at the time as well, a cleanser with alcohol in it, and I got dry patches where, you know, breakouts were healing, and I think it helped with that. But even I've used it, you can see it's up to about there, and it did start up there. I have used it quite a lot, and I do feel that I'm still getting that just sort of slight plump feeling to my skin that I get when I use one of these products. So I do love it, just not quite as much as the Niod one. Let's have a look at a price comparison. Okay, for 30 ml of the Niod one, it is £38, and for 30 ml of this one, it is normally £18. So it's double the price for the Niod one. That's just down to what you can afford, I think, isn't it? For me personally, if I can afford it, I will repurchase the Niod one, but I don't know that that's in my budget just now, so I probably will go ahead and use this. Hyaluronic acid is not one of those I feel like I need to keep in my skincare forever. Like, I will probably use up this bottle, use up the Niod one, and see what my skin's doing. And if my skin isn't feeling dry, then it won't be part of my regime. And then if it does get dehydrated or dry, I'll add it back in again, you know. So I think that's everything to tell you. I always say that and then go on to tell you something else, but I really do think that's everything to tell you on this. I hope that was useful for you, and I really hope you're not fed up of these skincare videos, but I am definitely obsessed with Niod, Hylamide, Deciem, kind of all skincare, to be honest. I'm also looking forward to a day where I can have a routine that is my usual routine, and with products that I know work for me, and you know, that kind of thing, where I'm not always trying new things. Anyway, I will list everything makeup wise, jewellery wise, etc. in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you again soon.